All right.
Okay.
Anyway, so we were talking about oiling me up.
But didn't you have like an Amish situation going on at one point?
I did. You got to see my beautiful upper lip.
You can do something like that. You can keep some facial hair. You know.
Look, dude, I agree with you, man. I am not straightening my beard for anybody on the internet. I'm not gonna pander to your lumberjack look. Welcome back, everybody. Breaking Bad again. We're getting to the end. Season 5, episode 15. Introductions. I'm Kevin. Tom over there. You got Katie and Blue. So, last episode, Ozymandias? Ozymandias? How do you pronounce that? Somebody's going to have to tell us. Just fucking hit it. Say it in the comment.
I said
Because
Ozempic the other night.
pronounce it
I
in the
couldn't remember
comment.
the name. I was like that Ozempic poem.
I think it's
What was it?
Ozymandias?
Pronounce it in the-
Ozymandias? Is it Latin? Like, what is it?
It looks like Ozymandias. But I'm just too
If
nervous to go ahead and Google it for the pronunciation.
I
because
know
don't wanna
that.
get
Yeah,
anything.
that's why I didn't write.
Here, I got you, boo.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Google
tell us.
it. Google
Anyways,
this.
while Tom's looking that up,
Ozymandias?
That was like-
Ozymandias.
our most highest rated episode on YouTube of all
And it's
time.
still going.
Wait, of all
But
time?
granted, that's because it's like, according
Best.
to you guys, the best episode of all TV. I would agree with you that it was very, very, very good, and it ranks up there pretty
episode
highly
hurt.
for me. It did hurt. It was awesome. It was great. It had so many comments. It's really good comments.
Oh my gosh.
uh,
Well,
like-
with a little asterisk next to that, because Timothy here has to give us permission. I want everybody to know, because he goes through and he checks to see if there's spoilers. So there's like a 15-minute window in which we're able to respond to comments. So I'm sure people noticed, like, all of a sudden there was like 30 comments between Kevin and I, trying like really quick to like get through to as many people as possible. So those who didn't get a response, like, we're waiting for clearance to see them, but we're also trying to be really careful. But the last episode, I'm really looking forward to the comment section, because then we'll all be able to like speak
Yeah, we
freely.
can just hop in. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and just like anybody can say whatever, and it won't matter.
Well, what happens if somebody gives a Better Call Saul spoiler?
Well,
I know Tom's been
well.
guilty of a few of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still
yeah.
that.
So I don't know. It's hard. It's so hard. Like,
Yeah.
there's I can't say it right now. After we watch the last 2 episodes, there's a spoiler that nobody in our comments that nobody's even thinking about.
Right, it's
that
not
you
on
guys-
purpose. Like, obviously,
No,
we
no,
know.
no. Yeah, exactly. But like this spoiler is like I would say probably 20 people have said it, and nobody's realizing that it. But it's all good. I'll explain it after the 2 shows. Like it. Luckily, I don't think you guys
Next
have
year.
caught on. So
Yeah, right.
no. I mean after
Oh, the 2 episodes.
these last 2
Oh,
episodes.
okay.
Yeah. I'll be able to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's fine. By the way, it's Ozymandias.
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 Yeah.
Azza.
What is the
Ozymandias.
what language?
Ozymandias.
You'll have to
Sounds
put the
right.
little pronunciation.
I
Like,
mean, it sounds
you'll have to
Hispanic.
mask
Spanish.
that
It
in.
says, in English, it means a tyrant, a dictator, a megalomaniac,
Oh, that's
someone or
cool.
something of immense size,
Somebody
a
comes to mind.
colossus.
So it's an English word that derived from Latin languages.
I
Probably.
Maybe.
don't know.
The Dias part, yes. But the Y
Ozymandias.
being an A sound. is
Anyways, yeah,
throwing me
so-
off.
So
Anywho.
All right.
That's all
Anyways, we gotta get rolling because we don't want Blue's batteries to die and him to go ahead and get
to the
out of the episode because you'll all be very disappointed.
Yeah, we
Blue's
talked a
boyish
lot
good
about
looks
the last
missing.
episode. Bro, yeah, one of the best episodes. Did it beat
Blue, you're really quiet. Blue, you're really quiet.
Am
You
I?
should change.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
better now?
Yeah, way better.
Yes.
Closer to
Okay,
the
so
mic,
did it do better than the Last of Us episodes or no, Tom? Do you know?
I think
Yes.
so.
I think so.
It
Yeah.
did? Wow. Okay. And if you
Okay,
guys
that's
haven't
coming out,
seen,
too.
we reacted to The Last of Us as well. If you want to check that out.
Hey, just a heads up. So to give you a little context, the best episode we have in The Last of Us was episode 3 with Frank and Bill, and it's at like 9,000. And what are we at? 3,000 in 3 days?
No,
3,500.
4.4 was
We're
the
at
last
4.
I looked.
We're already halfway there in 3 or 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy.
So crazy.
Breaking Bad. Fucking
So, yeah.
rules. This show's awesome.
I know.
True.
It's so
Anyways,
good. It makes
Blue,
sense.
Blue, I cut you off, so go ahead and continue.
No, I was just gonna say if you guys want to check The Last of Us out, it was. I think don't check the first episode. Maybe like start from
Our
the
first
fourth
episode
one.
ever recorded.
Blue,
it
I
was-
think
it
you
wasn't- it
want
wasn't
people to look
great.
at it. I think you do because I feel like if you go back, this is the third time you've referenced that. And like, oh, don't go back and watch it. It's like you want people to go back and watch it.
I just
Stop
want
bringing it
psychology,
up.
Blue.
I just want them to see
was-
the progress, like where we.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was bad. It was bad.
We're much more
Like
experienced
X-nay
now,
on
you know?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Birthday
never mind. Just don't watch it.
episode.
Yes.
All right.
Igpay Attenlay from 80K. Are you ready?
A.
Hey. Are you Eddie Ray?
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Trash time. Oh, Tom, you didn't do your synopsis.
Oh shit.
We all remember. We can't forget
Yeah.
It
what
wasn't
happened.
very
We all know.
I don't want to trigger everybody's PTSD.
Really?
So
I've barely gotten over it.
it's like shit went down. Next.
Yeah, right.
Don't.
Exactly.
Don't forget about going.
Gomi died off
He
screen.
Oh, I can't read the monitor.
Nebraska. What's in
Nebraska.
That's all X's.
From now on. Considering you got your face up on buses and billboards all over town, I'm thinking 2 days,
It's not a flashback.
maybe 3. You'll have a bunkmate.
It's gonna be Walter.
Still here?
Oh my god.
He's a special case. Gonna take some doing.
How's he holding up?
You be the judge.
Oh my god. Oh, poor Saul. Shit.
He's got a bed and a barrel of money.
I don't know how they managed to make funnies in the wake of such tragedy, but man.
Good old comic relief.
Oh man.
No. Never mind. Slap back to reality.
And here we are.
And we're back.
Back to sad.
He did.
We will find Hank.
I thought they were gonna shoot her for a second. I don't know why.
It's Hank's house, right? Hank and Grace's house?
Yeah.
Fucking Nazis.
Hey, Kenny, does this pussy cry through the entire thing?
And then out of nowhere, Todd, that opie, dead-eyed piece of shit, pulls out a gun and shoots the kid.
Is he gonna laugh?
Todd Elquist we're
He's
talking
proud,
about?
man.
He killed Drew Sharp? Boom. Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I think we should keep him for a while and get a couple of cooks under our belt.
You seriously giving me this Trini as a cheap crap? He ratted you out personally.
We still got 600 gallons of methylamine.
Meth? Who gives a shit about meth? We won the lottery here. We've got all the money in the world.
But this is millions. Uncle Jack, no matter how much you got, how do you turn your back on more?
Oh, that's Walt's mentality.
That Lydia woman, you're sweet on her, you little bastard.
Mm.
Stick it in down there, you're pulling back his stump. Ah, what the hell? Heart wants what the heart wants, right? Let's go back and watch some more of that crybaby rat.
Prediction.
Ooh.
Tom is gonna try to harass Lydia, and Jesse's gonna kill him.
Well, Tom's not gonna do anything, but Todd might.
Fuck you, Blue.
It was that comment that said
So
good
what
day.
you're gonna want to do, Jesse, is take some of the leash, wrap it around one hand,
I
and you're
told
gonna
you the
reach
picture.
up. You're gonna grab a little bit more, and then you're just Is he gonna get himself out?
That's not that easy.
I mean, depends on how much time he has. He can just work on it.
Keep playing with it.
How thick is it?
That's what she has.
This is mild steel.
It's girthy.
No,
thick is it?
Oh my god.
Make yourself useful. Give me a list of hitters, mercenaries. Yes, I remember. You've got concerns.
I'm gonna hate myself for asking, but who are we hitting?
Nazis.
Jack Welker and his men.
I don't know any hitmen.
You know a guy who knows a guy. No, just get me the contacts. Anybody in that world.
Just would like to
I'm
let you
paying
know
top
there's
dollar. We'll
a
find them.
water heater right there.
The way things are right now, some people, not me, mind you, but some people might say you're leaving her high and dry. Phone call was a smart move. Kudos to you. Odds are it was recorded. It's going to play great for a jury. It might even buy her a mistrial.
So you propose what?
Stay. Face the music. Hey, I mean, how much time have you got left? You'll be the John Dillinger of the Metropolitan Detention Center. How bad is that? And you bring a barrel full of drug money, maybe that soothes some troubled waters. Maybe they let your family stay in the house.
My money goes to my children, not just this barrel. All of it. I'm going to kill Jack and his entire crew.
See?
And I'm going to take back what is mine and give it to my children. And then, and only then, am I through. Change of plans.
Uh-oh.
He's coming with me.
No. No, that's
We're going
not-
together. I can use him.
I'll give you 2 a minute.
Best case scenario, I'm managing a Cinnabon in Omaha.
You're still part of this, whether you like it or not.
I'm sorry, I don't think so.
It's not over.
Until the cancer gets you.
So maybe he comes back to the house because he got Jack. He said he wouldn't come back until he got them. So maybe that's why he comes back to the house.
If Jack gets the rice, then that's going to be terrible.
Is she even listening? Mrs. White? Are you following all this? Do you understand what's happening here?
I understand I'm in terrible trouble. I understand that you will use everything in your power against me and my children unless I give you Walt. I don't know where he is.
All right, go and discuss this with your lawyer here. Rack your brain. And hope you can come up with something we can use.
She said, fuck it, I can smoke in the house now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my heart. Oh my god.
No.
That's
Oh my god,
obviously
it's
Todd.
Todd. Look at that. Oh my god, no.
We got a lot of respect for your husband. It's just something that we gotta straighten out. Okay, we know that you've been talking to the police, and that's okay. You gotta do that. The lady who came into the car wash, the one with the black hair. Have you said anything about her? The police don't need to know anything about her.
I will not say anything about her. Ever. I swear.
We're going to take your baby as collateral.
Because you really don't want us coming back.
Yeah, they got in with police out front. How terrifying.
Mask doesn't work very good. Anybody recognize those lips anywhere.
And it went really good. I mean, the message was received loud and clear.
I know you did your best.
Hi. What can I get you?
Chamomile tea with soy milk, please. And I'll need more stevia.
Sure.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
The person we're discussing saw my face. You're not Western Union, Todd. We can't just settle for you sending messages. I'm not used to this kind of risk. We're gonna have to take a break.
It's 92%.
Oh my God, Lydia, I hate you so much.
I'm sorry? Heisenberg level. He's not with you.
Got Jesse.
Best thing, Pinkman.
They're looking for Pinkman.
Well, they're not going to find him. He's with us, and he's not going anywhere. We work together. Good. We make a good team.
Where are we? New
This is
Hampshire.
Lambert, welcome to New Hampshire.
Ha! Live free or die.
Weather's right, you might be able to catch Montreal, but mostly you'll be limited to DVDs.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. 2 copies.
I'm not much of a movie guy.
Supply run. $50,000 for a trip to Costco.
It's risk. And risk is what you're paying me for, not toilet paper. Risk and a 4,400-mile round trip. Normally, you and I would have already gone our separate ways, but you're you. Your business is your business. My business is keeping you out of custody. You are the target of a nationwide manhunt. Your face is all over TV. You are the hottest client I have ever had, by far.
And what's keeping me from walking out that gate?
Nothing. All I'm saying is, if you leave this place, you will get caught. And I gotta tell you, if I find out that you've left the reservation, I won't be coming back. That is for my own safety. You understand?
Now, how's he get in contact with the guy who gives him the
Gun?
Scarface
You
gun?
paid good money for this. You got 2 acres up here, lots of woods, nice warm place.
Pony Express.
Seems to me just the spot for a man to rest up.
Carrier pigeon.
Think on things.
The hat.
Nobody will recognize me.
The Heisenberg hat.
Yeah.
Ooh. I wonder how many people bought.
He's going to town.
Like immediately leaves.
He's immediately going.
And he went back.
Ah, he ain't doing it. The reason overcame passion.
I think that's a perfect example of how, like, just impulsive he is. Oh, shit.
Got my chocolate chip, is it?
So that batch that you just cooked was 96%. Kind of figured deserved a little something.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
You mind, leaving the tarp off tonight?
We might get cold.
No, I don't mind. I just want to see the stars.
We lost the blue. Guess he figured that out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We know Jesse's a fast learner.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna be able to get out. Oh, it's like it's Todd gonna be like sitting there.
Oh my. Wow.
He got out.
All right. Let's go.
Ooh. I'm nervous. I was gonna say they don't have cameras. Dude, they're razor wires up there, man. Yep.
Almost, man, almost.
Yeah, now we're not gonna happen again.
Do it!
No, they're not gonna kill you after that 96%.
Just kill me now, get it over with, because there's no way I'm doing one more cook for you psycho fucks!
Yes?
Hi, ma'am. How you doing tonight? You're Andrea, right?
Oh, God.
How can I help you?
More leverage.
You know Jesse Pinkman? Right? Well, I'm a friend of his. My name's Todd.
Don't. Andrea, you're such an idiot.
How is Jesse? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Actually, I brought him with me.
Jesse's here?
Yeah, he's right over there in that truck.
Is he gonna take Brock?
Where?
No!
Is he gonna kill her?
Oh.
Oh, yes, he is.
Personal.
No.
Right in front of him. Come on.
Whoa! Hey! Settle
Say
down!
Brock's next if you don't.
Settle down. Hey, remember, you're still a kid.
Fuck these Nazi fucks.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm starting to hate Todd more than that cult weirdo in the Last of Us.
You ready? Sorry about last time.
I brought him the chemo treatment.
Should go better now. I watched a couple of YouTube videos. It's all about finding the vein. Stay a little longer? Yeah, I got a long trip ahead of me.
Poor Walt's lonely.
Poor Walt? Fuck him.
I'll give you another $10,000.
Ugh.
1 hour. Cards? One of these days when you come up here, I'll be dead. My money over there.
You can have it?
What happens to it then? What if I ask you to give it to my family? If I said yes,
would you believe me?
Would you believe me?
Oh. Symbolism.
He's also losing weight too, because he's getting maybe sicker, isolation.
He's gonna realize now's the time to go and get his little friend.
Aunt Marie, what's going on?
Hold on a sec, honey.
Son, it's me. Please don't let on. Carmen's nearby, right? She cannot know. Son.
You want to send money. You killed Uncle Hank. You killed him.
Way to go, Flynn.
Listen to me. You've got to listen to me.
Just shut up. Just stop it. Stop it. I don't want anything from you. Why are you still alive? Why don't you just die already? Just die.
Shit, man. Wow. There you go, reality check. Now it's scorched earth time, right?
It's like that never even occurred to him.
Yeah.
Like that's how he would respond. It didn't even occur to him.
I'd like to speak to the agent in charge of the Walter White investigation. Walter White?
You gonna send him over there?
You ready for that drink now?
Dimple pinch. Neat.
Is his face gonna pop up on TV? I mean,
Would you?
no.
Would you go back, please? There.
Exactly.
What,
We're
this?
thrilled with the way things turned out.
But I'm sure you're aware that there are people who suggest other motives. Andrew Ross Sorkin of the New York Times wrote a column suggesting that the grant was a kind of publicity maneuver to shore up the stock price of gray matter technologies because of your association with Walter White.
Oh my God.
To cleanse yourself.
I have to believe that the investing public understands we're talking about a person who was there early on, but who had virtually nothing to do with the creation of the company. And still less to do with
scorched
growing it.
earth, I tell you.
So what was
Did he find a loophole or something?
You know, to be honest,
No,
honey,
The company name.
the company name, his contribution begins and ends right there.
I can't speak to this Heisenberg that people refer to. But Whatever he became, the sweet, kind, brilliant man that we once knew long ago, he's gone.
Oh my god, that look.
Is the box still there? No, he didn't even finish his drink.
The theme song of the show.
He left $20. Whoa, scorched earth! I'm telling you, he's going fucking rampaging, just like Tony Montana. Realize that's the end.
There's Gretchen and Elliot
Who's
profiting
he gonna kill?
off of Walter, or at least he perceives it that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously a trigger.
Yeah,
he's
so,
angry.
I mean, yeah, he was clearly about to give himself up. He called the DEA in Albuquerque, and
Heisenberg
they
took
were coming
over.
for him.
And then he
saw, which, look, I hate Wall as much as the rest, but to me, it's like, he definitely contributed. He's not just the name, so
right.
I mean, he was a genius, and so
Yep.
I get why he's rightfully upset. I mean, he's still a bastard, but yeah, they did him dirty there.
Yeah,
in
that's
my
messed
opinion.
up.
So he
I
went back
wouldn't
to
say he's rightfully upset. He had every opportunity to stay and continue to grow that product and that company. He is
that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking about they said. Listen, they said. I agree. Yeah, he could have stayed, but that's not what he's pissed about. He's pissed that she literally said his only contribution was the name.
And I bet you if you swapped Elliot and Walt, and it was the opposite, that Walt would also say the exact same thing about Elliot. That Walt would do the same thing, and then, like, if Elliot was the fucking kingpin.
Right.
But it would still be wrong.
Yeah, but it would still be wrong. It'd still be inaccurate.
It was a trigger to him because they were pretty much just writing him out of the history, and he was a lot more than that. Like, it doesn't matter what he is now.
Yeah.
He was a lot more than that. And he's being, once again, written off. And, I mean, like, obviously, Walt is not a good person, but, like, it's very clear to see what his triggers are. The second I saw Gretchen and Elliot up on that screen, I'm like, here we go. Like, here we go. It's over. Like, he's not going to handle that well. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not arguing that it's his own fault he left, that him not being part of the company is his own fault. Everybody knows that. But, I mean, to say his contribution was only the name is wrong. It's inaccurate. And if anybody else would just be like, oh, what a piece of shit, and that'd be the end of it.
Right, but what I'm saying is that he doesn't have a reason to go ahead and be angry about it, because in the same situation he would do the same thing. That makes him a hypocrite.
Not reasonable.
Well, of course he's not reasonable.
Welcome.
I know, but what I'm saying is then you can't defend him for his reasoning because it's wrong.
Well, no, it was recognizing it as a trigger. It was like recognizing that like was not going to go over well with him.
100%. Like you said, when he was he was ready to give himself up, and then he's like, "Oh, fuck." He's triggered, right? Like it's like what is his trigger to Heisenberg? Like it's a switch. His switch to Heisenberg. Now he's fucking.
Well, it's funny.
Now he's ready to burn the world down.
To convince him to end it. And Gretchen and Elliot were enough once again to convince him to get back into it. And they don't even know. Like, they have no idea that they are, like, almost like Walt's reason for all of it.
Yeah.
If they hadn't, like, if he hadn't perceived the situation going down the way that he had, like, obviously it's not fully in touch with reality. Like, he walked away. He could have done so much more there. He made the conscious decision to walk away. He obviously doesn't see it that way. And so in a weird way, like, it's all Walt, but, like, it's funny had he had, like, Gretchen and Elliot. Like, could we trace this as far back as Gretchen and Elliot? Heisenberg? You know, it was like they planted the seed in him, like the world's just gonna shit on me. And
Well,
I
they're
liked,
the,
Kevin,
they're
what
the-
you said about the taking the hand that is dealt, because that's Walt. Like that's Walt to a T. Even when things go well for him, it's because he's taking what, like he's like taking what the world is kind of giving him. Like he doesn't reach out and take anything. He like, it's only after the fact, like you know, the most recent example of that is kidnapping Holly. Like, I gutturally don't believe that he was like, all right, so I'm gonna get into a complete fist fight with my wife and son, and then I'm gonna kidnap Polly, and I'm gonna peel off in a piece of crap truck that I just bought that I have no idea really how it runs and if the brakes really function that well and if the axle is about to break on it, and like, whatever, I'm just gonna pop her on my lap and I'm gonna peel off. Like, I think he's really good at taking what happens, like even if it's like he dealt himself these cards, like but then he's good at taking his hand and playing it. And
he's impulsive. He's
It's
very
so
impulsive. But he's really
then
smart.
He adjusts to his
Yes,
impulse.
yeah, he
exactly,
realized-
and
like
he's
what-
able
like
to
we-
right the ship occasionally. Yeah, or a
And
lot of the time he's pulled.
We saw
he's-
that. Well, we saw that when initially he tried to leave the house. Like, well, there's nothing stopping me. And then he went there, and then he stopped, and was like, well, "We need to go think about this tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow." But what's the chemistry term for like Gretchen and Elliot, like for something that always just like causes a reaction?
A catalyst.
Catalyst, yes. They're like his catalyst for all of the reaction. Like you were saying, like the whole stuff of him becoming a teacher, leaving gray matter. Like this is the catalyst. Then all of a sudden, like he could get their money, and then everything would be fine. But he doesn't want to accept their handout. He's better than them. And then
major insecurities
spiraled into this like huge meth business, and now he was ready to give himself up. And there's the catalyst again, the reaction.
No, there's
And
such
now
a
he's-
trigger. He needs to go to therapy and figure that out.
I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, it's too late for that.
Well, I'm sure maybe in prison they'll
are
offer
we-
something.
Are we?
Maybe.
Are we gonna talk about the fact that Andrea just got shot in the head?
Oh my God! Seriously,
dude, that's like the worst part of the whole entire series for me.
The series?
Yeah, like that scene right there is like. the
Yeah, she
worst.
just got shot, like, without-
To me,
without
that's worse than
sound.
Hank. It's like Jesse's in the car and he's screaming, and then he stops to and it's
Open
just
the
like-
door for no one. No
And then
one.
Todd, I don't know if you guys heard,
That's
but right as he
right.
raises the gun, he goes, "I hope you know this isn't personal."
Yes,
yeah.
He's a fucking
And I'm
sociopath,
like-
Todd.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
Like, do not. There was no reason. There was no reason. And listen, but she doesn't know. Well, she does know because she knows about the poisoning. She knows that Jesse knew something about that. Her senses should have, and like, I understand it's Jesse and you know, you love him or whatever, but you got your, just you don't take the chain off ever. Like, this is my PSA. Like, don't do it. You don't do it. Like, that was when she did that.
But emotion took
So-
over. She's like,
I
"Jesse's
understand. I get it.
Wait, so do you think we're gonna get a reunion of the boys just to get the Todd and the gang?
What do you mean?
Do you think Walt and Jesse will team up to fight just one last time, because they have now a
Well, a
common enemy.
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 Emily.
My tongue twisted now because
I don't think it's gonna
a
be
common
that simple.
Enemy. Like Walt's gonna barge into Jesse's, or like Jesse is gonna barge into like their place.
maybe
and start
Jesse will have
shooting,
already
and then
killed
Jesse
them.
will. Oof. That
I
would
wouldn't be
awesome.
surprised if it's
I will-
like a Mexican standoff. Is that the term? Where there's like everybody's just pointing guns at each other and they all just kill themselves. They all just die.
Isn't that like
It's just
with
all
like
just
the three Spider-Men?
Oh
pointing
yes,
at each
yes,
other?
that is. That's definitely the meme.
Yeah.
So
But
do
I
you
would-
think?
Wouldn't be surprised.
So do you think Walt is coming back for Gretchen and Elliot, or do you think they fueled him to go back and deal with the unfinished business that he left?
I don't
Oh
think he's
no,
coming back
they
for
gave
Gretchen
him
and Elliot.
fuel.
Yeah,
They gave him fire.
it was
They
a
gave
So-
him that which
So
I don't know if he
catalyst.
desires, but
we know the machine gun is probably for the he's probably gonna barge in or do something crazy. But what the Ryzen we still haven't.
Yeah, well, we know he went back to the house to get the ricin. So the ricin finally has to happen. There's only one more episode.
and it's soon.
One
Because he
episode.
looks about
Ricin's
right,
gonna
like,
happen.
but it's in the timing wise, it's got to happen soon. Like I know it's going to happen next episode, but it's got to happen soon because he's looking very much like he did when he came back. So,
But we know it's not going to be like, it can't be sacrificial or whatever. Like Walt can't go ahead because it takes time for the ricin. Like we were chastised for that in the
well, how
episode where the
messed
cartel
up-
got killed.
How messed up would it be if Jesse so Jesse, maybe they team up, maybe Walt and Jesse team up. Listen, because Jesse's done, and I don't like this ending. I'm about to say it, but I don't like this. So Jesse's done. He just watched Andrea get shot in the head. Like he's done. Upon amongst other things, right? Like
He's got Brock for motivation.
Okay, fine, but
Bro.
like I'm sure. So, okay, yes, you're right because yes, thank you for giving me hope. But like I wonder, so maybe not. Then I like that. Anyway,
Well,
I'm
he'd
just gonna
kill
say
himself
it.
for Brock.
So
He'd kill himself to save Brock.
because so
Sacrifice himself.
he helps Walt get rid of Jack and Todd and all those disgusting people and gets rid of them, right? And then he poisons both of them, but the reason why Walt's able to trust whatever it is because Jesse drinks it too. And then he
They
like
both
says-
eat burritos
and then-
like if a Tuco?
And then they just spend 3 days together dying. And it's like that would be kind of like poetic justice in my mind.
There's just
like-
constant scenes of them throwing up together.
Well, I don't know if that's how it is, but that would be. I mean, it would reflect the RV scene where they were both dying of dehydration.
Yeah, maybe. They both
But,
take it
like-
together. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Well, not so much like I think Jesse will put. But anyway, the reason why that doesn't work is because Walt currently has the ricin. So unless Jesse's able to steal it, like it was stolen from him, it's possible. But that thought occurred to me, like, what if Jesse like kind of takes Walt out with him, especially now after seeing Andrea. I
Dude,
can't imagine.
He's got to be so fucking enraged. Like
So radicalized at this point.
Yes,
Like he's gonna tear them
absolutely.
apart like an animal. I know I would.
And Walt too is now like he
Enraged
basically
as
just
well,
lost his kid.
yes. Yeah. Well, one of them you're rooting for, the other one you're not. So
But we all want the Nazis to die.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
those fuckers need to go. They need
There's
to
only
go.
one more episode for my prediction.
And
to come
Lydia
true
too.
of-
Take
of-
Lydia
of-
too. She's
Of
a
Todd being like really sexually inappropriate with Lydia. I only got one more episode for that prediction to come true.
oh, it will happen. Probably will happen.
No, I think he's gonna get killed before anything like that. Well, I don't know because then that would okay. So then, if that happens, what was the point of like their conversation? Like he's all dressed up. It's like almost like for all intents and purposes a date.
It's like a first
It's a
date.
weird
Yeah.
date,
Well, that's
yeah.
the way Todd's treating it, not the way Lydia's treating it.
Yeah.
And like they had the whole scene. It was like, oh,
Oh, and maybe Jack will give him
can't
some bad
stop
advice,
love.
and then what, Lydia?
Bro,
like-
that's so
Yeah.
cringe. He's so cringe.
Yeah, he's awful.
Good guy, Todd.
I know. Worst prediction ever.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad.
I guess we're not the only ones, but yeah.
After the series is done, we should do a short when Kevin said "Good Guy Todd" and everything that Todd did, and everything that Todd did after that.
It can't be a short.
Dude,
it's gonna be
because
a
you said it
15-minute
right
video.
after when he's first introduced. They're
like, I
walking
like
up to the first house they're gonna cook in, and he's like, "Hey, there's a nanny cam," and I turned it off. And Kevin's like, "Oh yeah, part of the team."
Hey, good guy Todd.
And I'm like, "Oh God, you have no idea what shit's about to happen."
Oh my God, he's like literally the opposite of good guy. Like literally, oh God, it's like Little John, not the
man.
Yeah,
not the rapper.
Well, last time we were like, yeah.
Yeah.
And as I said, Little John, I'm like, I'm waiting for it.
Okay.
No, I can't believe.
What?
Oh,
So I think
one
Jesse
more.
will kill them before Walt
Yes,
gets there. I think
one
Walt
more.
will roll up all tattered and
So quick, you got
Jesse will have already killed them all.
to finish it off. You got 15 seconds to describe the last episode. Blue, go.
Bro, you can like okay. It's gonna be full of action. It's gonna be full of plot twists, and it's gonna be amazing. And good guy Todd will die and will be happy.
Okay, very vague except for good guy Todd's death. Katie.
All right. The ricin still in play. I think they probably tied up Flynn's part in all of this. I feel like he's just going to stay at his friend's house. He might not have much of and maybe he'll show up at the end or whatever, but I think his storyline potentially is wrapped up. Skylar, obviously something happens more with her, but I have no sense of what that would be. Walt is going to come back for what? Oh, to kill
You had
Jack.
15 seconds.
So I'm just going through everybody, but
I know,
then
right?
so he comes
15
back.
seconds a person, right?
Fine, and then he comes back and finds that all of Jack's crew is dead. Jesse killed them. He gets the gun,
Jesse
he
kills
gets all of
Jack's
this
crew.
stuff, and he gets there and they're all dead.
My predictions: Walt, Jesse, the Nazis, Lydia, they all die. They sometimes form little bonds in the process of them all dying, and Skylar gets the racing.
Wow, the
There
last
you go.
one is bold, very bold.
Skylar takes
not
the
very
ricin herself to avoid the prosecution so that Flynn can have a better life being raised by Marie.
You think she would end
There you go.
herself?
Yes. Yep. She's going to eat the burrito. Tuco's burrito.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my 15-second
Tom, your prediction?
Okay, so
wait, just that guy in the comment section does not be mad at me. I'm gonna say cool before we end this. Cool.
Okay. Well,
right.
See you next week for the finale. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.